It is I, the North Firefighter. Today, yes, I know it's been at least what, a week. Anyways, today we are in the Grand City. I believe it's called Phoenix Gate. Yeah, that's it. Anyways. I understand it better than you will ever fucking know. Anyways, let's see. I know for a fact, if you go here. Yay. Hello, Commoner.
I'm not worried about ghosts. If there are any, the Emperor will deal with them quick enough.
I ain't afraid no ghost. Okay, anyways. Yes, for some reason in my mind, she sounds like a sassy black lady. I'm not entirely sure what the hell is wrong with it, but moving on. Hello, guards. What's over here? Hello, Commoner.
I love shopping in the city. They have everything here.
Shocker. Who likes to shop? Who would have guessed? Hello.
Wo kawu so yer noka wo taraway yer shaksi yer finu pifu.
Fuck you. Okay, so these little scrolls are important for a reason. There's a way you gotta do this exactly in order to have this work. Fuck you, pottery! Okay. Yes, I know. Grand City. Something complete. Oh yes, the laziest thing I've seen for a shopkeep ever.
Welcome, welcome. Did someone from the Black Leopard School send you? No, I suppose you don't quite look like one of their students. Well, no matter. If you're looking for weapons, I have quite a good selection and reasonable rates. Would you like to see what I have for sale?
Sure, what you got?
Here you go. There's quite a lot, so take your time.
Excuse me? Woo, okay, God, no, if I remember right. So, yeah, how this basically works is you have two different weapon styles you can choose from for the entire game, and as I believe I've said multiple times, every single weapon style. Listen, I'll deal with that later. What's the hell slowing me down right now? I have nothing else open, right? No, I don't. Let's just go to my channel then. My feet are itchy. Okay. I'll take that, no problem. What can I sell stone-wise? Awesome. Anyways. Yeah, let's see. There's ways you can actually sell shit. Okay. Anyways. Jade Empire. Oh, fucking hell. That's one reason why I'm having fucking issues. Goddamn. Sword. My feet itch. So I believe the dragon sword is actually one of the best weapons in the game. But is weaker than the demon sword. Okay, I figured as much. So every weapon you get something different. The demon sword is one of the best weapons of the game. If you Oh. Well, if you have the special edition of Jade Empire, you acquire this style from some bone. The spirit. The spirit plane. Okay, so that's a slight issue. So, the issue is this. For some reason, there's a slight glitch in the system. When Microsoft downloaded this game, they, I'll just download that. We have to download that. I'll just buy that. I need that. Anyway, so there was an issue when it comes to when this game was ported over to the Play Anywhere title. Long story short, it was the fact that, when this game was originally imported, they couldn't find any other special. Was originally made for the backwards compatibility back in the 360. They couldn't find any of the special edition variants for some reason. And then it was just... yeah, they just got the standard edition. Therefore, there's only 2 editions. Therefore, there's only 1 more edition. The game claims to be special edition, but it's the normal edition. So yeah, you get locked out of 1 character and 1 martial arts style if you got the special edition. This is a useless room. All right. Whoop. Yes. Okay. Hello.
Good day, citizen. Some minor thing I can help you with?
You're a bitch. No. Only... You can only help me with minor things?
It's the Honorable Lotus Assassins, you see. They feel that those of us dedicated to the Imperial Army are nothing more than louts to be ordered about.
Oh.
Any member of the Army, even City Guard, is expected to defer any major disturbances to them. Makes me about as useful as a lamppost.
Oh, okay. I need help find my way around.
What district are you looking for?
Tell me... I love the fact I know all this. Tell me, where can I find the Golden Way?
The Golden Way is through a gate in the southeast corner of this district. Just up a broad flight of steps that lead up from a courtyard.
Oh, like this one. Scholarly's Gate?
The garden is just off the Golden Way, so you need to head there first. One of the guards in there can take you the rest of the way if you need. The Golden Way is through a gate in the southeast corner of this district. Just up a broad flight of steps that lead up from a courtyard.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Be about your business?
Oh, yeah. Dialogue time. Dawnstar.
The Imperial City. I'd always heard how impressive it was. The stories didn't do it justice.
No.
This is all so much to absorb. I would appreciate your counsel if you have time to speak privately.
God, those frames. Just wonderful. Oh, sorry, Dawnstar. The voices in my head were yelling at me. That was random. Anyways, you know what? I need to change something. There's just perfectly in the way. I'm not sharing my controller. Right there should be good. Man, it's just showing that I can do this. I have some time. I have time to speak to you for now, Don. Time to speak to you for now, Dawnstar. My English is hard. I have time to speak to you for now, Dawnstar. What do you wish?
I don't mean to distract you. I just wanted someone familiar around me for a moment, if only to reassure me that we are still in the Empire I thought I knew. I have long dreamed of reaching the Imperial City, but now that I have, under these circumstances, I am more overwhelmed than ever.
I swear, they do this every single time that they know you're gonna get a romance event. Anyways. I'm glad you're with me. We're a long way from home.
But that's what is bothering me. We can't be a long way from home because our home is gone. I can no longer say that what I see is strange or foreign because I have lost what I would have compared it to. I am the one out of place now.
Bitch. Then my home is where you are, and you can stay with me. Boo! Then my home's... Then my home's... My home is... Then my home will be where you are, and you can stay with me.
I would like that. To know you will be there no matter what. I've never had that stability. At least not before joining the school.
You don't remember?
As a child, I was marked by ill omens, apparently named for them. The people in Two Rivers were polite, but many did not hide the discomfort I caused them. I would watch, study. If someone's ox died within a season of me bumping my head, it was somehow my fault, and I was treated like a pariah. How do you deal with being able to sense the spirit world when people make such absurd conclusions?
Grow the fuck up. Oh, wait, sorry.
I
hear that fucking raccoon again. It's not your burden to try to belong where you are not wanted.
I cannot change who I am, I know.
No, you can't.
Perhaps I just have
Stop
to
whining
let
about it.
that go. It will not be easy. But I do feel that you have given me a strength I did not have before.
I give you strength, Don.
I very much appreciate your support. We should continue this discussion later. I have much to think about, and our work here has only just begun. The Imperial City.
God.
I never dreamed I would reach it.
Let's get back to my other question really quick.
All right.
Do you want to talk? Your feelings are very important to me.
That is not really necessary right now. Although I do enjoy the attention. We have come so far together. Thank you for that.
Okay, what do you think? What are you thinking? What do you think about what has been happening?
We just have to keep going.
Demon!
That's all we can do.
Demon! I walk through people. Ghost. Goodbye.
Don't go too far. I'd get lost.
Oh. Okay. Wait. I got an idea.
Look at this place. So many people. This truly is the heart of the...
The Scourge of the South has destroyed whole villages in the South. Many innocents have suffered at the hands of the Scourge.
Really?
Be on the lookout for the Scourge of the South. It is your duty as citizens of the Empire to report anyone who matches this description.
Huh?
Keep an eye out for a young man dressed in plain blues and greens. He is heavily armored from head to foot. Reports suggest he is well over 7 feet tall and fully armed. This man is very dangerous. Do not try to apprehend the Scourge of the South, but instead report what you've seen to the authorities immediately.
Well, all these years together, and I never suspected you were the Scourge of the South. I'm sorry. I know it's not funny. At least they didn't get your looks right.
Okay. I am the Scourge of the South. Fear me! Uh-oh. Okay.
Out of sheer spite, the Scourge flooded ancient ruins, wantonly destroying our very own heritage.
God. Oh, there they are. I'm like, where the fuck did they go? Okay, what the hell do I... Hold on, where the hell do I gotta go? From Princess Land of the Heaven, in the Sacred Guard, in the Sacred Scholarly Garden. Let's see what we can do here. Hello, boy! The arena, Black Lotus. I gotta go this way.
The The Scourge associates with nefarious fox spirits, aiding them in their occupation of our once pristine forests in the south.
When your legs don't work like they want to. Explore the map. God, all I know is this: if this game ever got a remake, I would buy it, but it better be fucking cheap. Oh, right, hold on.
I'll stay out of your way if you stay out of mine.
Giggity. Circassian Zen.
I trust your plans go well, despite the dangers you face and inflict. Is there something I can do for you?
What do you think of it, Kurt? The hell was that noise? What do you think of a current situation?
I think it's unwise to trust the Emperor's daughter. She acts without regard for her station, but she is a slave to it like we all are. What other truths might she have missed? She may have good information for you, but I suspect she has her own agenda. Be careful.
Back to my other questions.
I will answer if it...
What can you tell me? Listen, I want to talk about what Inquisitor Jim Inquisitor Jim said about you.
That is an old wound. My departure from the Lotus Assassins was not gentle for either side. My immediate companions, those who were my brothers, fell by my hand.
Lim was not among them. He would have died if he was. I was labeled as the one who deserted, and I am occasionally recognized. The result is always the same. Another death, more blood spilled. Such a waste for a hatred they cannot even understand.
It must be difficult to regard the death of so many. To regret. It must be difficult to regret the death of so many.
Regret? I have no regret for killing anyone who challenged me of their own will. Death is a measurable cost of your actions. Some earn it sooner than others. Strength is the way of things, and death is the end. Or should be. Some do not respect either. They have enough of one to defy the other.
How big is this thing? Why did you leave the assassins? Why do you hate them so much?
There is a place for the enforcer. The man or woman who brings death to those who have earned or otherwise deserve it. I consider that to be an honest calling.
I did some harsh things while with the Lotus Assassins, but they no longer follow a path I recognize. They are a mirror of Death's hand, and he embodies corruption. You will see as you get close to him. He draws out the worst in everyone and displays it for all to see.
Interesting. Or a bug. Oh. Settings, put down to, oh, it only goes 180p. Okay. Damn it. I see nothing what they do. Alright, I see nothing in what they do that will scare off a killer like you.
Ignorance does not make truth go away. It only hides it. Perhaps we will talk again when I see more of where your path will lead you. For now, you should continue your search for a means to reach the palace. Your master will be waiting.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Whatever you need, I'll be happy to help.
Let's go. Hello.
Watch yourself around the Lotus Assassins. There's something unnatural about them.
Tell me more. That's
Hold on.
Necropolis.
This way leads into the Necropolis, a dangerous area. You shouldn't go in there unless you have some business there.
Ah. I have to get in. My business is where I make it.
Yes, but I must warn you, the dead aren't the only terrifying things in the Necropolis. They say the Lotus Assassins have a special interest in the place. I have nothing more to say on that subject, and you certainly didn't hear that rumor from me.
No, not at all. I'll thank you for the warning.
If you're still...
Interesting. Okay. So. Pots! What am I? Oh no!
The manner of dress are insufficient to determine gender. Your work is indecipherable to the masses. You are destined for obscurity.
Sorry, I like making noises. Alright, hold on. Where's the insulting asshole? There he is.
Your parentage is below average, and your ancestry is of questionable worth. You dress yourself in the manner of a common laborer. Nobody's paying any attention.
Keep trying, just as I instructed.
Your physique seems exceptional. Clearly you are a peasant. A noble could afford sloth.
What are you doing? Why attempt to insult me?
Your breath is like the wind of an ox. Your last meal was of suspect quality.
I'm asking for an explanation. Justify yourself, or I will take offense.
Your beliefs are superficial, and your culture is substandard.
Your mother was an elderberries, and your father was a hamster, and your mother smelled of elderberries. No, I'm joking. Hold on. You're my pestle. There is no point to your insults. Defend your claim, or cease this intent.
You are right to demand an explanation. Forgive my servant. I instructed him to find someone not distracted by mere insults, someone who would command respect. Your demand for justification of his arguments was admirable. You are exactly what we need.
You don't say. Explain yourself. I demand satisfaction.
An outlander strolled into the city several days ago and now sits like a cormorant, taking what he wants from the river of our hospitality. He balks at our attempts to calm him and answers requests for payment with strange coins of questionable value. He needs to go.
Uh-huh. There we go. This city hosts many visitors. Why is he so different?
The Outlander is not a dignitary or traveling merchant. He is a parody of civilized behavior. He spews insults at the Emperor himself. So far, he has escaped the notice of any higher officials. Perhaps he was mistaken for an actor in a troupe, but that will not last. If he is reported, the Lotus Assassins will take notice. They'll want to know if he was harbored or his offense was encouraged. Guilt by association is enough for them.
Put that in there. Grab me a spoon. Spoon! Perhaps I can assist you with this, Outlander.
That's what's so infuriating. He doesn't respond to reason. He proposes challenges we don't understand, and then declares himself the winner.
Oh.
Several of our brightest have faced him, but as soon as they get the better of him, he sets off his strange firework and says they are beaten. Normally, the peasants like it when we intellectuals are maligned, but they tire of his presence too. Getting rid of this nuisance will endear you to many.
Yeah. I'll teach him not to mock our culture.
I hope your ability matches your conviction. Several others have fallen short, despite their outrage at his antics. He is in the Scholar's Garden, and no amount of opposition has moved him.
Good.
Please, I hope you will prove to be a worthy opponent.
Okay, so yeah, that's Scholarly Garden. Art of Music. Roll. Roll. God. You know, I should probably buy this game on Steam. Oop, what's this? Who's still? What? Okay. Don't talk to any of these people just yet. Keep rolling. What's this? Scholarly Garden. Here I go.
I didn't expect you in your strange training to make it to the Imperial City. You are proving to be a very interesting person. Of course, I could tell that just by looking at you. You have a very strong presence.
You changed again, Princess. Who are you now?
As the Heavenly Lily, I am above suspicion, but I am restrained by fawning servants. Silk Fox can go anywhere, and people are not shy about their reactions. There is a thrill, of course, and it allows me to find information useful to us both. Death's Hand brought your Master Li to the palace a few days ago. I saw the flyer. He was bound in chains. He must be powerful, or you are. There was something familiar about him as well.
Yeah, he's your uncle. Wait, what? Oh, let that one fucking slip. He is familiar because you're related. He is Sun Li.
Why would you say that? Is that what he told you? I'm sorry, but I simply cannot believe that your Master Li is the glorious strategist.
You don't recognize him as family?
I was too young to know him. I was told that he and Prince Qin, the third brother, fell defending the Empire 20 years ago. Now it seems they may have been traitors. I discovered this looking through records for information on Death's Hand. Perhaps he tried to influence Sun Li and Sun Qin before corrupting my father. But it doesn't matter who your master is. I could take you to the palace, but Death's Hand controls what my father hears. He must be discredited for you to succeed.
I need to get to the palace. What do I need to do?
Death's Hand has almost total control over my father. We must find conclusive evidence of his crimes and reveal his corruption. And I know how. Construction on the wall has stopped for the first time in generations. The workers now toil in factories building powerful creatures of stone and clay called golems. Death's Hand could use these automatons to seize the Empire, and my father is oblivious. We must infiltrate the Lotus Assassins and find evidence of this treachery.
You fucking bastards, I do have to fucking get it. So the PC version ultimately is better than the console version. Of course it is! Joker, yeah. Alright. I've been fighting the Lotus Assassins. How can I infiltrate them?
We need proof of Death's Hand's intent from the seat of his power, the Lotus Assassin Fortress. It would be impossible to assault, so just walk in. They are
They cut that off. That was not me. I fought a number of them. I would have been spotted by now.
Have any Lotus assassins who saw your face lived to report back? I doubt it. They will not recognize you as the person who fought them in Tien's Landing. They have a vague description full of guesswork that has guards holding people at random. Besides, they expect an attack, not someone trying to catch their eye. I would wager that you may profit from their tasks too. Can you see the beauty in using their own methods of recruitment to fight them? I think they deserve it.
How can this be done?
There are guilds within the Lotus Assassins. Executioners look for fearsome warriors. Inquisitors are more subversive, and they look for cunning in their agents.
Oh.
If you prove yourself in the arena, they will notice you. My people can spread rumors of your interest. The Executioner will take a real interest when you finish the silver round. Or if you prefer, the Inquisitor recruiter is also seeking new people. He might be open to persuasion.
You know a lot about the Lotus Assassins. Why?
Death's Hand rules over the Lotus Assassins, so I take special interest in their activities. I've had most of my life to ask questions. You suspect my motives? You have no reason to doubt me. If I wanted the Lotus Assassins to find you, I could simply tell them your name.
True. I forgot about the fucking musket. Yes! I forgot that was a fucking style. I will see what I can do. Perhaps this Inquisitor is reasonable.
Ask Scholar Dongao in the Scholar's Garden about him. Dongao is closer to the Assassins than he should be. He will tell you where to meet the Inquisitor. Or seek the Executioner. My people will spread rumors of your interest, and he will approach you in the arena. They like fighters who have passed the silver round. I will wait at your flyer. Or I could travel with you. Before you get too lost, perhaps we should, discuss how closely we will be working together?
Travel with me for now. Sky, go wait at the flyer.
A wise preference. No offense intended to your amusing companions.
So, she's also a flare interest, and if done correctly, you can straight up get a three-way.
Well, look who we have here. There's no princess to save you this time.
Do you think we'd forget? You can't humiliate us and just walk away.
Don't look at me. I can't do anything right now. Not like this.
We'll teach you to insult a guard of the Imperial City.
Leaping Tiger. Long sword. Storm Dragon.
Okay. God. I wonder, actually. Fuck you, Jar! Oh, wow. So, one of the easiest ways to actually get money, to get experience in this game, as I said, was to, one of the two easiest ways. Hold on, where the fuck was it? If you don't read any of the scrolls ahead of time before getting this one, it's actually one of the best ways to get a fuck ton of experience, the additional 100 for every single one. Blunderbuss.
As amusing as your savage dances are, once again I have proven the superiority of setting your nose to the grindstone and not mucking about. Now bring some refreshments in a proper mug, or I'll take back the coins of my home and country. Don't you heathens know the worth of a proper king's halfpenny?
Generous visitor, if our
Halfpenny.
customs are so displeasing to you, perhaps you should find lodging elsewhere? Please?
And leave you lot to your primitive ways? Tell them what I think of that, Squire Percival.
Sir Roderick Ponce von Fontelbottom, the magnificent bastard, will do no such thing. He means to educate you all.
Good
Sir
lad.
Ronald
Found him waiting in the mud, planting weeds. You can't
bastard.
keep your crackers crisp doing
Yes.
that. God help you if you don't know the horror of a soggy biscuit. I've given him dignity, and unless one of you has the will to deny that I'm your better, I suggest you start learning. We'll have you in proper trousers by the morrow.
The magnificent bastard and challenging him. And afterwards, the battle, defeating the second time. Need award. Sir, you're aggressive. Culture. Sir, your aggressive is astounding. We are a cultured people.
Oh, what's that? Someone stepping to the fore? Let's have a look at you. Ah, you look quick with your fists, but I'll wager your head falls behind. Too much time slapping each other, and not enough time strapped to a desk in a decent classroom. The simple truth is that I have bested every one of you who has come forward, whether in tests of wit or combat. You faced a champion of king and country.
Oh,
Now, I didn't ask to land here, but if a storm is going to cast my ship into the very heart of such a dark empire, I'll bring the light of knowledge wherever I can. You must hunger for guidance. You're like children. I mean, only a handful of you can even grow a decent moustache. What kind of place is this?
You blind yourself with prejudice. I could prove you wrong.
Can you now? Shall we put that to a test? I welcome the chance that you might impress me with a glimmer of intelligent insight. But I will acknowledge that I am likely to disagree just because I know you are, lacking. We will need educated men to judge the merits of our arguments.
Okay, hold on. Arguments? What kind of content? What kind of contest are you looking for?
I've gone to great pains to learn your barbaric tongue, only to find that none of you has much to say. Can you convince me otherwise? I've heard a distinct lack of couplets and quatrains, to say nothing of pentameters. Is it any wonder you people live as you do? I charge you with defending the heart of your people. If a group of judges
That's not a word I just typed at all, but okay.
I will declare you the winner.
Okay. There's a way to do this. Very well. I will agree to this. Who shall judge?
Whoever you wish. These five standing here. I'm sure there will be a balance of opinion. The test must be fair. Go on, talk to them all to prove I haven't coerced them. We'll begin the debate when you're ready. Then we'll see how you fare in combat. Doubt you'll do very well. Like the rest, you're all just too damn skinny.
Okay, so...
I heard you accept the Outlander's challenge. I'm grateful you have seen fit to defend us all. I would be honored to sit in judgment of the debate. Several of my fellow scholars have also volunteered.
I will trust you will judge fairly.
To do otherwise would only help the Outlander win in the long run. If he wants a true debate, we will allow it to progress fairly. Of course, I doubt his arguments will have the weight that he expects. Not here in the heart of the Jade Empire.
What kind of arguments do you favor?
I am ill-equipped to see my own faults, but I, like my fellow scholars, am adept at exploiting the weaknesses of others. Scholars Heng and Zhao are easily swayed with simple facts. Cite such details and they are certain to change their opinion either for or against.
Alright, so this is the hard part of the whole thing. So, in order to get this reward for this quest, you actually get a really decent one. What strategy should I take before I'm just gonna say that ahead of time, but I'm gonna select this one, I can fucking say it. But how this actually works is this. So there are 5 rewards you can actually get from this quest. And I mean literally 5 rewards you can get from this quest. But you need to fucking get everything just right. So let's see. I get Marybeth, fitness of the upper gentleman. If the players are wins both fight, the Outlander will reward you with will offer you the weapon. Best choice. Okay, so I gotta win in both. Strategy?
The best course is to appeal to the individual preferences of the judges. We are theoretical thinkers, really. It is not so much the subject, but the tactic that triggers reaction. Each judge will respond only to argument styles they favor. If a judge likes fact, use it once and he will join your side. Use it again and he will switch back just to further debate. Other arguments may not interest him at all.
Uh-huh. I'll get ready for the debate. Goodbye.
I wish you...
Greetings to you. I am Scholar Hang, and I will be serving as the second of 5 judges for the debate. I look forward to honorable discourse.
What kind of arguments do you like, Scholar Hang?
I'm sure the others agree that my tastes are balanced. The minister, however, is easily engaged by sympathetic pleas, as are scholars Zhao and Gu. I find their appreciation of such fawning to be distasteful, but that is one of the arguments they prefer.
I'm getting ready.
Good luck again.
I cannot see you. Please be calm. I just want to ask some questions. What do you do here? I should get going. Okay, so let me just deal with this one very quickly. Because there is a way to fuck this up. Basically, I gotta win by all arguments here. So
Well, ready
it's
to
a weird
set the ponies in
puzzle
motion,
game.
Are we? Let's declare some rules and get to it. You don't mind if I make this interesting, do you?
I will abide by whatever you request.
Good. Don't want to set you off your game, but I thought we should ensure that the process was more entertaining than a simple checklist of virtue. It will be a simple matter. 5 judges, 6 topics. I'll pose my argument about why your foolish land stumbles like a child, and you try to answer. The judges will raise their arms to indicate whom they favor. Arms up for you, arms down for me. After 6 topics, if you have a majority, you are the winner. By the Queen's corset, if you get them all on your side at any time, I'll declare the match over. Now, shall we proceed?
I shall endeavor to enlighten you.
I will pull no punches, and I expect no mercy on your part. Let's see which of us is truly superior. Well, what shall be my first point of contention? I know, the most basic of concerns for a culture, the currency of its economy. What manner of society would use the silver coin as the basis of trade? Gold is clearly superior, which you admit by using it for important statuary. Your understanding of what determines value is flawed. Your rebuttal?
Okay, so please understand that true value transcedes currency. I think that is the one I gotta pick, right? Yeah.
Well, a majority on your side, but the debate is not over yet. I call attention to the arrogance of your empire. You simply assume that all lands outside your borders are the domain of barbarians and monsters. How can you truly know they are uncivilized until you've proven it by conquest? Crush them beneath your heel. You sit here thinking while far-off lands yearn for direction, not unlike what I am attempting with you.
Yeah. Hmm. Your attempt is failing. How does this strengthen your argument?
Well, a majority on your side, but the debate is not over yet.
And?
Shall I draw attention to your foolish reliance on personal combat? You've got strange dragon powder arms, but you waste them on spectacle and flying chariots. Any decently civilized people would have developed a proper array of personal sidearms by now, like old Mirabelle here.
And at close range, the advantage you claim to have disappears.
What? My monocle must be fogged. I can't see anyone in my favor.
It appears they've reached a consensus against you, Sir Roderick.
Clearly these people are incapable of fairly comparing one of their own to an outsider. This is a farce.
You declared the rules. We have acted fairly.
Then perhaps it was my mistake to think you would be open to anything other than your own backwards ideals. Pah! I seek satisfaction. You have bested me in debate, but true honor is decided on the dueling field.
If that is your wish, I will meet you in combat.
The entry hall here has walls to be up against, corners to be backed into, and floor enough on which to be down but not out. Whatever your metaphor, I'll beat it. Return to me when you are ready, and we will walk there together, just to ensure that no one gets lost or suffers an accident that would prevent a fair fight. Frankly, I don't know what you people are capable of.
I'm ready. Let's begin.
What? Good! Let's get this over with so I can return to schooling the rest of your fellows. I envy you. You're about to experience for the first time the skill that has forged an empire and traveled the world. There will be pain as well, but I imagine it will be almost worth it.
It does need
focus.
Storm Dragon.
Come on.
Compare. Leaping Tiger.
The fight may have been too much.
That was a fine display of skill.
It was a fair fight, Sir Roderick, within the rules you specified.
Yes, old boy, you've got it right. I was really sat down, I believe. Like the fall of the old bridge across the Grand. My humours are in disarray, I tell you. I suppose I should have seen it coming. Your win in the debate was a sure sign. I do believe I have underestimated the lot of you. Regardless, you have beaten me. That's a point of honor I cannot deny.
It was not your day.
Well, there's no other thing for it. Intended or not, you've earned a reward from me, the unsuccessful combatant in a duel must arrange a worthy gift for the victor. I wouldn't be much of an ambassador for my country if I didn't abide by its customs. The Duchess of Almsbottom's rules of engagement are quite clear on this matter.
Oh. I prefer something useful. Your weapon, for example.
Mirabelle is yours. Treat her well. She's a finicky lady. Right, Percival, fluff my traveling trousers. We will darken this garden no more.
The best thing around.
You have secured a great victory for the Empire. The Outlander has to respect us now.
So, yeah, this thing consumes a fuck ton of mana. And I mean a fuck ton. The issue is this thing... Okay, so 10, 20, 30... 1, 3, 4... Hold on, let me get to the math right here. I need to level up 20... I need 23 points to get this thing fully maxed. I can do that. 22 points to get this thing fully maxed.
Such a string of improprieties. Spirits have tricked his mouth into mocking him.
Hello.
Hello again. I enjoy our little chats, but I don't think anything has changed since we last spoke. I still need evidence against death. Meet the executioner in the arena.
Okay. I need to ask you more about this evidence you wanted.
We've gone over this. Death's Hand is using the prisoners who should be working on the wall to construct some sort of personal army of golems. No. My father probably knows something, but not the true danger of it. I need to show that Death's Hand intends to seize control. The Lotus Assassins act for Death's Hand. There has to be proof of his evil intent in the Lotus Assassin Fortress. That is where you need to go.
Okay. Goodbye for now.
I wish you luck.
Okay.
This'll be fun. You and I together.
Giggity. Giggity, giggity, giggity. Oh, right. There it is. Nope, no. 100 points. This is a wonderful place to actually read all this. Did you get a fuck ton? And I mean a fuck ton of crap. Alright, Scholar Order.
Hello there, traveler. Forgive my forwardness, but I noticed your arrival earlier while I was at the tavern. That flying machine of yours is truly a marvel.
Thank you.
I actually have a design for a new prototype flyer, and I hope to get funding to build it one day. The other scholars aren't interested in my inventions, though.
Can I ask you a couple of questions?
Me?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm Scholar Zenyu. I'm one of the newer scholar elites. I was actually born in the poor quarter, but my uncle brought me here when I was only 10. He knew I would never have a chance at a real life unless I had some proper schooling. I've lived here with him ever since.
Mm-hmm. You tell me about the Imperial City?
That's right, you're new here, aren't you? Well, where should I begin? There's so much to tell you. There are several important areas here in the city. Of course, there are also many different services, too. I'm not sure what to tell you first.
Well, tell me, what can you tell me about the Imperial Palace?
Sure. Well, let's see. This place is the Scholar's Garden. For the most part, only stuffy old philosophers and scholars reside here. Farther down toward the city, you'll find the Golden Way. Many wealthy people live and work there. Hopefully some willing to fund one of my inventions. Then there's the Market District, near where you landed earlier.
Oh, God,
Most of the city does its business there. It's an interesting place. At least, I think so. You'll also find the path to the Black Leopard School there, across the river from the arena. I haven't been there, but I hear it's an interesting place to visit.
Oh, my nose. What can you tell me about the city service?
One of the best places in the city is the arena. Just don't tell my masters I said so. If you go to the arena, you'll also see the heart of the Empire Tavern. And of course, there are several shops and merchants with all manner of supplies available. All of that can be found in the market district.
Tell me more about the tavern.
I'm not supposed to go there. At least not when I'm studying, but it's hard to resist. It's known as the best tavern in all the Empire. I actually do some of my best thinking while I'm there. I like to sit in the upper rooms with a bit of wine and just look out over the city, or the arena.
Oh. What can you tell me about the arena?
It's one of my guilty pleasures, I have to admit. When I was a little boy, I used to dream of fighting in the arena. My uncle had other plans, however. At any rate, watching those fighters compete is one of the most exhilarating experiences.
Oh, God.
You look as though you can handle yourself in the arena. If you're interested in fighting, you should
The
speak with
arena
Queen
is a
Promoter.
very, very
You can find him in the
long,
heart of the
difficult
Empire
one.
Tavern most of the time.
So I'll do that probably in another video, I believe on Wednesday. So after I get done with my workout then. Alright, I better be going. Good fortunes to you, my friend.
All right then. Goodbye.
She's full of shit. Hello.
Always happy to help. What do you need?
What's on your mind, buddy?
I haven't been to the Imperial City in a while. I traveled here some time ago in my hunt for Gao. In fact, this is where the hunt began. I've come full circle, and I think it's time to let go of the past and look forward.
1 second.
We have exciting things ahead of us.
Okay, need another weather. There's no shame in dwelling in the past.
There's no point in living in the past either. In my heart, I know my daughter rests as easily as any spirit now. Whatever happens, I have that. And if we succeed, I know she finds peace. If I could go back, I don't know if I would. I'm a different man now, and while I treasure the past, I look forward to the future with the same warmth.
You realize you may not have a future following me, right?
Bah, we'll find a way through any troubles. We're too resourceful to roll over and die. I'm excited to be back in the city. It feels like we're one step closer to our goal, but you know that better than anyone. You brought us to this point after all. Who else could have gathered this crew or found such a quick way out of Tien's Landing?
Yeah. Don't discount yourself or the others.
How do you manage that kind of humility? Some sort of special training?
That just looks weird to me. Am I the only one who thinks that? You can't be perfect unless you're humble about it, too, you know.
It's good to see you still have a sense of humor. Some people mistake dry and boring for humble, and that's simply no fun. Given what we face, we need all the laughter we can get. Exactly. Regardless, we have an empire to shake up. Let's go see how much trouble we can cause.
I'll talk to you later, Sky.
Of course. I'll be here if
Thanks,
you need
Adam.
anything.
I don't even fucking doubt he even fucking... Yeah. Alright,
We were trained together. Your selection is only right.
Okay, so support styles more than anything else is people have unique different ones.
Dead or alive, it doesn't matter to me. What can I get for you today?
Fuck you. That's what you can get. The bronze cow. Holy shit, dude. Fucking highway robbery over here. Oh, there's a way to fucking get money in this game, no damn problem. Superior is the only one I'm going to get, by the way, bonus-wise, because the Master one's only on PC. Yeah, I may end up doing a playthrough later on that one. All right.
To achieve a stronger spirit, you must first make peace with yourself.
Shut up.
Welcome, friend. The lecture won't be starting for a little while, though your enthusiasm is appreciated.
Thank you.
I wouldn't worry about seating. Those interfering philosophers had made sure that very few people will be attending the lecture.
Can you tell me where I can find the Inquisitor recruiter?
What? That's quite a question. I'm not sure who told you, but I'd appreciate it if you would keep your voice down when asking those kinds of questions. Nobody here suspects me to be anything but an overzealous scholar, and I'd like to keep it that way. So you want to know about the recruiter? You have a flying machine, do you not? Yes, I know about that. Go back to the landing area and someone will meet you there.
Okay. Tell the recruiter I'll be there.
He already knows, I'm sure. Now go and I will...
Well, we got what we wanted. I just hope you know what you're getting into. We should head back to the Dragonfly and let the others know.
Okay, so this is the easiest way for you to get in there, but realistically, if you get both, it's the best way to actually do this. Alright, so I'm going to simply just bounce over here. Squawk. Here's a play. Roll.
My axes are yours.
Thanks. So if you don't talk to a lot of your characters, you're not going to,
Now that the Outlander has been defeated, the...
Shut up. Alright, so if you don't talk to a lot of your companions, you're not going to realize the backstory.
This won't do.
I'll deal with him later. I really need to fucking clean this shit up. My damn computer. Alright, where is the town
A group
guard?
of river-faring businessmen have been attacked and forced to flee.
These bounties won't collect them. These bounties won't collect themselves.
Hello.
Greetings, citizen. Imperial Captain Sam at your service. Are you one of the mercenaries come to help me track down some criminal scum?
I might be for the right price.
If you are who I'm waiting for, you have some explaining to do. Admittedly, you don't resemble the ones described to me, but they're several days late. No doubt they'll blame it on the foolish ghost stories.
Sounds like the mercenaries have just, you know, forfeited their job to you.
I need help tracking down a pair of criminals. Are you interested in a little well-paying work?
I'm interested. Tell me what you need done.
These two scoundrels have eluded my best efforts, so I'm turning to bounty hunters. It's harder to run when your pursuers are not in a uniform.
Well, yeah.
It's a shame, but the army gave up trying to arrest me years ago. Too many casualties. Guess I should have sent home more missing limbs than missing heads.
I'm searching for an arsonist and a notorious confidence man. Find and eliminate either one, and there's a standard bounty in it for you.
Listen, I'm too good for standard rates. You gotta offer me something here.
Do you people have some sort of code that requires each one of you to bargain about this sort of thing?
Yes. Surely this money doesn't come out of your own pocket. The Empire won't miss a few extra coins.
I do enjoy going through this dance with each new contract. You've made your point.
Woo!
I'll add an extra percentage to both bounties and find some way to justify the extra cost to the Ministry of Harmony.
Alright. At that price, I'll be happy to help.
A wise decision. The two criminals are Fading Moon and Creative Yukong. Fading Moon is an arsonist who was last spotted heading for the necropolis. Creative Yukong has virtually disappeared, though we may be able to learn something from Lady Rento, the wife of the man Yukong bilked. She's in the Imperial Arena.
Let's hear more about Fading Moon.
Fading Moon is an arsonist. Her first fires were in the poor quarters, but her last one spread to the Market District Gate. Last we heard, she'd escaped to the necropolis.
Oh. Why was nothing done to catch her earlier?
Well, as I said, she confined them to the poor districts. She would have been impossible to catch in that rat's nest. More frankly, there isn't enough money to make it worth my effort.
Could I see the scene of the crime?
The gates between here and the poorer districts will be closed for some time while repairs are underway. There's nothing particular about the scene of the crime, just ash.
Then let's hear the details surrounding Creative Yukong. Bing, bing, ding, 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 ding.
Yukong fleeced some silver from Lord
Sorry.
Rento, a powerful man in the Ministry of Harmony. Yukong is a master of disguise, and he has hidden himself somewhere in the city. Lord Rento is away on court business, but his wife informed me that she'd be in the heart of the Empire in the Imperial Arena if we needed her. You could start there.
Oh. What could she tell me?
She knows the details of the theft better than I. Lord Rento was reluctant to discuss them. Yukong could be anywhere or anyone, and Lady Rento is the only lead we have.
Okay. I should go.
Right you are. Remember to keep an eye out for anyone suspicious.
Whoop, whoop. Okay.
His own master died at his hands, and he had fellow students kidnapped and tortured.
Just because they disagreed with him.
Just because they didn't agree with him.
The fuck you. I shall use a shotgun. Mary Bell, Mary Beth, Mary, 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 Mary. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. Me. Sorry, I'll fucking hate myself later. Alright, hold on.
Don't worry, Sung Tao. I'm doing everything I can to prove you're innocent. Don't worry, Sung Tao. I'm doing everything I can to prove you're innocent.
Okay. Gift the foresight. Well, I mean, hindsight is 20/20. I will say though, this is like one of the areas I thought was like a very well done. Hey, what do you know? It's one of these. Okay, I will say though, this is actually a very well done game for the time. Black Dragon.
What do you want?
Potatoes. I'd like to hear about your past.
Too much talking and thinking can be dangerous, I should know. I remember one cold winter I took a job clearing rats from a local monastery. I was supposed to make sure the pests stayed out of the sacred pools, but hunting rats one at a time is boring work. So I had an idea, a way to catch them all at once. I convinced the monks to give me some of their sacred wine, and I filled the sacred pools. I figured if I could get the rats drunk, they'd be so much easier to catch.
I can't believe you got rats drunk.
Nothing happened at first, so I helped myself to the wine. I passed out before the rats came. In the middle of the night, I was woken up by screaming monks and fiery explosions. It was just the rats. The poor furry buggers were just trying to get warm near the monks' fires after their swim in the wine. Not a good combination.
Well, at least you got rid of the rats.
The monks wanted me gone. I might have deserved the blame, but the abbot insisted it was a sign from the gods and closed the monastery. See what happens when you think too much?
This is by far the most stupidest thing I've heard.
Whatever.
I'm cold! Squeak! Explosion. God.
That's why my men brought you to me. I wanted to finish this personally.
But
Don't even try to make this better. You should have won that fight, Zhang, but you suddenly developed that blind spot, didn't you? Did the glint of silver get in your eye?
Joe, honestly,
What a dick.
You needed something for to witness one?
Yes, I need to speak with you in private. It seems Warrior Zhang has decided to retire.
Lovely. Again, this is also another really easy way to actually get fortunes.
I'm finished here. If you're here to fight, do what they tell you.
What just happened?
You couldn't see for yourself? I was just retired from the Imperial Arena. Guess my spot in the roster is yours if you want it. Go find Kui the promoter if you think you can fill my shoes. He's always upstairs in the third room over or so, and looking for new blood. I'm taking what I have left from my winnings and leaving.
Bye. Okay, hello.
You? What could you possibly want? You're not here to bet, are you? Betting's only open when there's a match on, and right now, I don't see hundreds of people screaming at me, so I can assume there's no match on.
When will there be a match to bet on?
When Kui the promoter gets around to setting one up. Go bother him if you really have to know this instant. Of course, he'll take one look at you and say, there's a new fish to throw into the ring. Good money if you fight for him, but that's your business and no care of mine. If you want to find Kui, he'll be upstairs, usually in the fighter's room, just past where the nobles marinate in their own decadence.
How does bidding work?
Right now, it doesn't. No match, no bets. That's not so hard, is it? And don't ask how it works when a match is on. I'm not your teacher. Come to think of it, you look a bit strapping. Why not fight instead of talking to me? Kui the promoter's your man if you're interested. He'll be upstairs a few rooms around the circle.
Dick. I'll let you get back to where I'm standing there.
Good, you do that. I need all the quiet I can get before the matches start. Have to build it up so I don't go insane when the crowds come.
Oh, you poor little baby. Grow the fuck up.
Welcome! It's always good to see a new face at the counter. If you've got silver to spend, I'll be happy to help you out. I'm known as Thunderous Tauren, and you are my most honored customer right now, so you have all of my attention.
Do you have anything I might be interested in?
You look like a warrior to my eye, probably not fit for the odds and sods the usual patrons might pick up.
Okay, tell me about the arena.
The man to see is named Kui the Promoter. He knows everything there is to know about this place. Might even be looking for a new body to fill out the roster. This could be your chance. If you're interested, he's usually up in his office, up and around to the back.
What the hell is going on?
These new sandals are uncomfortable after a few hours.
Together, we cannot fail.
Let's keep things simple. If someone gets in our way, remove them.
Okay.
There are rumors flitting about the city that you seek the attentions of the executioners. These rumors come from the palace itself, leaving me intrigued.
You don't say.
You are a novice with no standing in the arena. What makes you think you are of any interest to me?
I'm the most skilled fighter here.
Then show it with your skills, not your mouth. Anyone can talk about their victories. I need people who let actions speak for them. If you were to knock Iron Soldier from his perch as Silver Division champion, I would be impressed. I will be here if you wish to petition me further, but I don't acknowledge anything less than the best. Return when you are worthy, and no sooner.
Hello.
This is my spot and I'm not moving. Go get your own place.
Sorry, big boy. I'm not open for business. Judge Fang's got me on his payroll, and he doesn't like me taking customers on the side. Unless you're into something twisted, then he might want to watch. Fang's always looking for some new perversion to make his little soldier stand at attention.
What? Who are you?
My name is Gentle Breezes, but everyone just calls me Breezes now. I guess you lose your gentle side when you spend too many nights with Judge Fang. Fang's my benefactor, if you know what I mean. I do all the things that make him happy. Filthy, nasty things. But at least that sick bastard pays well.
Who is Judge Fang?
Judge Fang's the head of the Ministry of Harmony. He's sitting in the next room with his guards. Likes to come and watch the arena fights. The blood and the beatings in the ring get his fever burning for later. Sometimes that bastard takes it out on me. Other times he makes me take it out on him. He doesn't seem to care either way. There are few things more twisted than Judge Fang's idea of a fun night.
If you don't like Fang much, do you?
I hate him. He's a vile, repulsive deviant. He likes to hurt. When things are bad, a man like that leaves scars, emotional and physical. Look, I've been around. I know people do strange and disturbing things behind locked doors. But nothing like this. There's no act too brutal or shameful for Judge Fang. He's into all sorts of things, and he's no stranger to pain. I know that all too well.
Why do you work for him?
I've thought about quitting. Every night. But I heard what happened to the last girl who tried to leave Fang. He's not the kind of man you just walk away from. He sees me as a possession. His possession. He's not just going to let me go. He's got the wealth and power to find me wherever I run. I'm stuck with Judge Fang until he's tired of me. I've come to accept that. It's a hard, grim fact. But at least he pays well.
Can I ask you something else?
Go ahead.
Never mind.
Good. Let me rest.
I should go home, but I really want to watch the next fight.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
Whoa, back up. Yeah, you might make him miss out on... He was just saying that there hasn't been a good skull fracture for at least a week. It's put him in a foul mood.
Yeah. Sounds like one sick and twisted man.
I wouldn't call him sick and twisted. That's an insult to sick and twisted people everywhere. Fang's on a whole other level.
Oh,
I never
great.
used to believe the stories, but now that I'm working for him, I can honestly say he's the most degenerate and perverted man in the whole Empire. But he pays well, very well. Enough so that we pretend not to see what's going on, though I still feel bad for Breezes sometimes.
Who's Breezes?
Gentle Breezes. She's Fang's, concubine. She's over in the next room with the common folk. Fang doesn't like to be seen with her in public. He, doesn't mind her getting up close and personal when they're in private, though. The things she does for him.
You. Right. Can I speak to him?
Not without an appointment, and his schedule's full for the next month. All the ministers are coming in from the outlying towns to make their reports. If he's not meeting with a minister, he's relaxing here, hoping to see somebody beaten to a quivering pulp in the ring, or maybe torn apart by one of the animals. Yeah, that or he's taking a break with Breezes. Poor girl. No. Good idea.
I love the fact they're voiced by the same
Since
guy.
my wife left me, I've had a lot more time to track the trends in the ring.
Intolerable. One more mistake, Kui, and I'll have you retired. Finding someone else is your problem.
What? No.
Enough. Find a solution and leave me alone.
I've always seen that voice actor with his face, by the way.
This is not an approbate time to... Wait a moment. You have the look of a fighter about you. Those hands, that stance, even your eyes. I'd know that look anywhere. You must be here to join the most glorious contest in the Empire. Isn't it fortunate that Lucky Cho and I were just discussing how this place needs an M-fusion of new blood?
The Lotus assassins watch this place like vultures circling a sick buffalo. They recruit new talent from among the best fighters. If you join this place, you'll want to avoid attracting their attention.
Come with me a moment and we'll engagitate in some dissertation about the best decision you'll ever make.
Okay. He's like, those words did not make any sense.
This is turning out to be an excellent day. Most ostentatious indeed.
Ostentatious? Did you mean us? Do you butcher the language on purpose or out of stupidity?
I apologize if I'm using words beyond your grasp. Very few people can match either the supply or the command of my language.
Of course, so let me bring it up. What were you saying?
Strong build, good shoulders, not half bad looking either. You've got what it takes to make it in today's arena.
What are you getting at?
The question is, can you fight?
You fight?
Are you worthy of the arena? I say the answer is a clarion and resounding yes. I may not have heard your name before, but you walk like one who has seen many battles. You are indeed mysterious, stranger.
You could say that.
Let's say we get you signed up for the greatest attraction in all the Empire. The arena awaits.
Oh. I thought you meant the circus. I'll join that too.
That's the spirit of the thing. Now, what name precedes you in your travels?
What? I am Engard, respected scholar and grower of pipeweed. I am shocked you never heard of me. No, I'm called Flying Tiger.
Right, a fine name indeed. But it won't sell, not at all. We need something more memorable for the crowds. Think of something that would sound engaging, ringing down from the rafters. That's how we'll build
literally
it.
think Flying Tiger is an option in this game. Okay, I guess I'll get called Raging Dragon.
Raging Dragon, huh? Sounds fast and powerful. I like it. Are you positive that's what you want?
Yeah, that's what I want.
Then that is what you shall have. Come and tell me when you're ready for a fight, and I'll get you started. Since you're new, you'll start in the qualifying rounds. The money's small at that level, but it's there. Any other questions?
That's all I need to know.
One other thing. You should talk to the other fighters now and then. They will be watching you, and you should get to know them as well.
We're all one big happy family.
You're a big, happy idiot, Han.
As you can see, they always have something to say.
You're an idiot, Han. Tell me about my first match.
For your first match, we'll start you off against a mighty ogre. I'll be watching your style closely to see how you fare. Impress me, and I'll take you to the top. Even our great champions start out against the ogre. Take Raging Ox, who danced around the beast singing drunkenly to earn the crowd's favor, or the Ravager, who defeated him in a single blow. I should take a moment and explain the system we use here.
Right. Yes, please explain the process, the procedure here.
I like to keep things simple and organized. Any other way, and things get more convoluted than the celestial court on the Emperor's birthday. When you're ready for your match, ask me about it, and I'll give you a quick summary of your opponent. I'll be setting up your matches, of course. Various enchantments woven in this place keep the fights from being deadly, but they're no less real. You'll feel the pain if you don't keep your defense up.
Hint, hint.
Are you ready to get started?
Not right now.
If that's...
There's nothing else I need from you, Quay.
I must say, I'm disappointed. You're ready to start your career, but you walk away.
Because I'm doing something else at the moment.
Don't you just love the Imperial Arena? No other place like it in all of the Jade Empire. Hold on, you're a Raging Dragon, aren't you? I've heard all about you. It's a pleasure. I'm Lady Rento.
Can you tell me about the creative Yukong?
Oh, poor Yukong. Captain Sen's still willing to do my husband's bidding and hunt him down, is he?
Yes.
I swear, my husband is insufferable. Yukong's a harmless aspiring actor who asked me if I would act as his patron. Since my husband was away from the city, again, I accepted and gave Yukong a moderate stipend. I thought he was charming.
Why is he wanted for confidence that?
That was how my husband presented the situation to the authorities. He didn't want to face the shame of supporting a humble actor. My husband's a fool, but when he lowers his head, all I can do is let him charge and hope he rams something solid enough to slow him.
How much did you give this actor?
Probably less than my husband is putting forth as a bounty for poor Yukong. That young man doesn't deserve this.
What? Do you have any idea where I can find Yukong?
I would wager that you'll find him in the Scholars' Garden. Yukong was going to try out for that new play. It's going to be put on soon in the Golden Way, I'm told. Should be exciting to watch. Yukong was going to try out for a role as a scholar, so he may be using his costume to hide in the garden. He's not much of a scholar, so you should be able to spot him.
Oh. I should let you get back to what you're doing.
If you happen to find creative Yukong, do go easy on him, would you?
I will.
The poor boy did nothing wrong, and my husband is being unusually cruel to him. Good luck with your search. I have to get back to the estate. So much to do.
Okay. Oh, wait. Hang on. I was going to see if I can bet on myself, because I've never tried that before. Fucking psychic doors. Yoing. Yoing. Roll.
You're one of the fighters now. Raging Dragon, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing for you to do here. I take bets, and you don't get to bet when you're a fighter, so push off.
Wow. Rude! Okay. Time to see how much weapons this ducking does.
I want to hear that you're ready for your next fight. What do you need?
Tell me about my next fight.
For your first, even our... I like to keep things simple.
Let's do this.
Excellent. Follow.
Alright.
A new warrior does battle with the Beast.
Mirabelle.
Ow! Destroyed them. The issue with that weapon is it's just the fucking animation is so goddamn long.
That was an impressive beginning. Normally I'd have started you off against something easier, but you practically ooze potential. You've caught the eyes of the other fighters as well. Go ask them if you don't believe me.
Okay.
That really was a fantastic bout.
Beating the ogre's nothing special. I could have done better bound and blinded.
Sometimes you don't even need to ask. One fight does not make a champion, though.
That's
there
true.
are many more opponents ahead of you. Let's move on.
Nothing else I need right now, Koi.
Be sure.
Hello.
Awareness to Kuiruk. Ayer fun. Soir irwu, nisir tintina yewir. Uxier watuafu niye froto usosawir. Uktatasir ni ryoki.
You will see what I'm talking about soon enough, I'm sure. You do not have a sense of enough about you. I have questions about the fighters in the arena.
Ukwiro ni sayer tatasir yu. Won nawir sier fu ni winyanakan. Tier nik puntuye, poer nokauk, sayer takitir noni.
I want to hear about you, actually.
Uxier, wat tuafu, froetro soir, fuarir, nsonsi nokauk frotir noni.
Why'd you come here specifically?
Every
Every city has its masters. I came here to compete against the Emperor's best, and I have managed to hold my own. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Hapless Han? Han, interesting. While his skills is small, he shows no envy and learns from every encounter. I wonder if he'll stay in the qualifiers so he could face every new fighter. You think he throws fights? It's hard to say about. Perhaps his smile is that of a foal and a tiger, no vacant as well. That is really the one.
Well, if
What
we
bees?
uksunurk danowe na wafta tasieruk, kiti, wono wiri fuiruk was safno sisi. Wawir misisi yer sisi.
Hello there. I'm Han, though fans and, well, everyone else call me Hapless Han. It's not such a bad thing. Fighting in the lower divisions means I never run afoul of the Ravager. Our current champion has nearly killed his last two opponents. See, I look on the bright side of things. Even if my losses make people call me hapless, are numbers really that important? In my mind, it's trying your best that counts. You know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. Things aren't exactly glamorous here in the qualifying round, are they? Now, what can I do for you?
Can I ask a few questions?
You have something on your mind? I'm happy.
What can you tell me about the other fighters?
It's always good to know who's competing at the higher levels. You're looking to the future. I know a little about Soldier, if you want to hear my take on him. But we could also talk about Kana, if you're curious about her.
Tell me about yourself, actually.
My father is a smith of great renown, and he always wanted me to follow in his footsteps. But I couldn't. My blades would be brittle, and even simple ironwork would be clunky. Eventually, I had to leave home.
Why did you have to leave?
My father is no longer my father. More precisely, I'm no longer a son in his eye. I wasn't sure what to do after being cast from my home, but coming east to the city made sense.
Where did you learn to fight?
I was never properly trained. I've learned what I have from watching the fights here, practicing hard and staying focused. That's my story. One day I'll make it here, and my father will have to be proud of me. This is my chance to be someone great, and I'm sticking to it.
Tell me about Soldier.
He's one of the most experienced fighters here, but he's hardly a mentor. He's boastful, insulting, and a general pain. The fans love to hate him, though. He is an exceptional fighter. Years of military training will do that to you. He's currently the champion of Silver Division, which tells you something about his skills. That's all I can think of regarding Soldier. He keeps to himself most of the time.
You two sound like a pair of old crones talking about their neighbors. Everything you need to know about me is right over here.
What can you tell me about Crimson Kang? Kana.
I really respect Kana. She's undefeated, did you know? Made it all the way to Bronze Division champion without a loss. I know she's from the prosperous East, but for an Easterner, she's very reserved. Easily the most disciplined of us all. She's going to teach her style to the first person who can best her in the arena. People have been really excited about that because her sword is so deadly.
Let's go back to my other question. What can you tell me about the Imperial City?
I'm sure you can find your way around, but I've been here all my life. I can tell you about the scholars, the common folk, and even a bit about the Emperor himself.
I'm interested in hearing about the Emperor.
Emperor's son is a savior to the Empire. He created a never-ending supply of water for us. It's just too bad his daughter isn't a bit more respectful of tradition. Then again, her father has changed the way things are done, so I suppose that's to be expected.
What kind of changes has the Emperor made?
He sealed himself away in the palace. When in the time of the drought, he was a leader and an inspiration. It's a shame that he's become so private. At his last appearance, he seemed so full of life. It was like he hadn't aged a day in 20 years. Perhaps trying to curtail his daughter keeps him young.
How is the princess disrespectful of tradition?
Princess Leon is a willful child, they say. Don't take that to mean I know her personally, but everyone says she's willful. To be fair, that could be good in a ruler. Still, you have to respect tradition. I'm not exactly sure what she's done that's so bad, but I know it set the nobles aflame with gossip.
Hold on.
I'm not accustomed to following orders, but I will try.
Yes, whatever.
Hello again. You have...
Tell me about the city.
Emperor's son is... Then again, her father has changed the way things are done.
What's she
Princess
done?
Leon is a willful child. Still, you have to respect tradition. I'm...
Traditions should change if they're no longer relevant.
I agree. And I would never question the Emperor. He is a visionary leader. It's just that before, we could see where he was leading. Still, I see what you're saying. Look at the endless flow of water he brought to the Empire. It's new, and he changed the face of the palace to pour the water forth to the lands. The first change to the palace since the time of sagacious Qian, in fact. That's a good reason to break with tradition, and one we all understood. Hiding himself away, however? That's something no one understands, and that isn't right.
Alright, that's all I did. She doesn't say anything. Boo!
I'm looking forward to killing something. Anything. What?
Have you ever considered settling down?
Tried that once, and it didn't work out. Prefect Mu Hong pledged his daughter Mi-Shan to me after I cleared his district of bandits. She wasn't ugly, so I agreed. The night of the wedding feast, I got more than a little drunk, and in the morning I woke up in the prefect's bed, next to the prefect's wife.
Oh. You're a beast, Whirlwind.
I got up and went into my bride's room, and there was a strange man in her bed. I killed the bastard and was about to kill her when Mishan came into the room yelling. Apparently, I had just killed her sister's husband and was about to kill her sister. I tried to tell her it was an honest mistake, but she wouldn't hear it.
That must have made you very popular with the family.
The brother-in-law's family was pissed, and so was the prefect when he found out about his wife. They tried to subdue me so they could send me to prison. I killed them all swiftly. None of them suffered. Still, Mishan wouldn't leave with me. She kept crying and complaining about her family. Family life just isn't for me.
What's your thoughts on the current situation?
Nothing's changed since the last time you asked me. Unless I passed out. Did I pass out? No, how could I?
Hear about your past?
I'm a fighter, not a damn history book.
Alright.
I want to hear that you... What?
Let's go.
Since you held your own against the ogre... I've got 4 boys from some school west of the city who've been bothering me for some tougher matches. I'm giving you all of them at once. It'll wow the crowd and teach them a lesson at the same time. Remember to watch your sides and back. Are you ready to get...
Let's do it.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Four students test their skills against one master.
Mirabelle. Mirabelle. Leaping Tiger. Mirabelle. Leaping Tiger. Spirit. Storm Dragon. Spirit Thief. Storm Dragon. Spirit Thief. Leaping Tiger. Mirabelle.
Love it. Oh my god, this is the best weapon in the game!
Those boys won't be back anytime soon. Losing is a group to one opponent would shame a peasant, let alone a student of the martial arts.
Tell me about my next fight.
The crowd's starting to catch on to you. Have you noticed? People like you, and now I'm going to make sure they pay attention.
No.
I'm going to have a roughly hewn statue hauled into the ring. I want you to disconstructulate it. Destroy the statue quickly enough, and I'll give you a shot at Hapless Han. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent.
Unyielding stone meets the press of time.
Leaping Tiger. Focus. This is...
Excellent work. You have invested time itself in destroying that statue. No mean feat, I assure you.
How about next fight?
I think you're ready to face
Let's do it! I'm not going to go through all the dialogue options on this one because this one's way too fucking
A chance
much.
to leave the qualifying division as Raging Dragon faces Hapless Han.
Let's do this.
Storm Dragon. Mirabelle. Storm Dragon! Mirabelle! Storm Dragon! Leaping Tiger! Storm Dragon! Spirit Thief! Leaping Tiger!
Okay, so weapon styles are more effective against human foes, such as bandits,
I knew you would.
pirates, low assassins. They are also effective against golems. You can use them with martial arts.
That will be enough. I bring you a message from my employer, Kailan the Serpent. He is impressed with how far you have come in such a short while. The Serpent wants you to know that he is watching your progress very closely. He is most interested to see how you fare in the Bronze Division. Kui, you may breathe again. That is all I had to say.
Well, that was good, I think.
Tell me about Gan Lang the Serpent?
He has a distinct interest in the proceedings here. He is an ex-champion, you see.
Oh.
He retired some time ago, even before Raging Ox, who was the champion before the Ravager. Kailan couldn't leave the arena alone, though. He has become a very important man here with the help of a group called the Guild.
The Guild? Why do you let Lucky Cho punch you around, Kui?
Lucky Cho is a thug, pure and simple, but he's very good at what he does. He's also a member of the Guild and reports directly to Kailan. Kailan oversees things here in the arena, and the Guild ensures that the authorities leave us in peace.
Hold on, I'm reading something. Follower living command exchange for better version, with the exception of Dawnstar, Flying Tiger, or the Black Whirlwind. The formal two depends on which of them you choose. Following the bridge, the select one as the player receive a new sword. Black Whirlwind can find the new swords when he protects the temple. Ooh, I didn't know that. Okay, what can you know about Kangling the Serpent?
He has a distinct interest in the proceedings here. He is an ex-champion, you see. He retired some time ago, even before Raging Ox, who was the champion before the Ravager. Kailan couldn't leave the arena alone, though. He has become a very important man here with the help of a group called the Guild.
Enough about Lucky Cho. Enough about what Lucky Cho said. Can you tell me about the Guild?
The Guild is the organization that controls all of the betting in this place. That gives them considerable sway. It is good that they are happy with your progress. Between us, the Guild is also involved in more illicit activities. They are very sensitive about remaining an open secret. Many know about them, but few acknowledge that fact. Right now is a particularly dangerous time, as one of the leaders of the Guild has recently been inhumed. Kailan sees this as an opportunity. Do not discuss them openly. The Guild has many ears. You may ask some of the others in the arena about them if you wish, but I would not bring it up to just anyone.
I gotta use the toilet now. Yeah, I'm the best around. Gonna use the beeper now. I'll be careful who I talk to.
A wise decision.
And the singing
Very
in the
wise.
chorus, yeah.
For the sake of your career, I suggest that you limit any questions you have to your fellow fighters.
Well
What?
done.
No.
That fight was much better than this wine. With all the pure water pouring from the palace, you'd think they might have learned how to make wine that didn't taste like goat piss.
Black Whirlwind, that is you. Are you back to...
No, just here visiting, and making sure nothing happens to your newest fighter.
So you won't be...
No, leave it alone, Kui. You know better than to bring this up. Just mind your business, promoter, and I'll mind mine.
You travel in curious company. Regardless, when you're ready, come talk to me again and we'll discuss your next match.
Hold on, Queeb. How do you know Black Whirlwind?
I know him, yes, but I know better than to contravigate his wishes. If you want to talk about it, ask him. I'm staying out of it. What?
Right. I'll be back.
Do not...
You.
What? What do you want?
We should talk about your time in the Imperial Arena.
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
I told you to watch your back, and that's all you need to hear for now. If anything needs to be done beyond that, I'll do it.
What would need to be done?
I don't know. Hopefully nothing. But I'm keeping my eyes open. You just carry on and know that the Black Whirlwind's got your back. Not literally, of course. I respect you too much to go grabbing anything posterior.
Hey-oh! If you're keeping something from me, I need to know.
I'm not keeping anything too important. Like I said, if it gets important, I'll do something about it.
Okay. Let's forget about it for now.
Good idea. You've got bigger things to worry about than me anyway. Not much bigger, mind you.
Ugh, yogurt. That's your much best. Okay, fuck you.
Many people try to break into the Bronze Division and fail miserably. You should be proud of yourself.
You deserve it.
Crimson Kana is the champion of this round. You'll have to face her eventually. Be ready when you do.
Okay, tell me about my next fight.
Now that you have qualified for the Bronze Division, your challenges will be more difficult, but you'll earn greater rewards. I want the very abacuses of heaven to rattle with the name Raging Dragon, so I've prepared something memorable. The guards rounded up a group of subhuman things around the Great Southern Forest.
Cannibals.
We're going to release them into the ring in groups for you. Are you ready to get started?
I'm ready!
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
God, if I ever get popular enough and this comes up again, I so want someone to can just come out and just hit me in the face, hit me with a fucking eye.
The flesh of man.
It'll be great.
Mirabelle. Leaping tiger.
Are you done?
This is
tiger. Mirabelle.
Love it.
That was a good start to the Bronze Division. Those beasts are far stronger than they look.
Next fight.
Next, you're going to step into what we call the Pit of Pain. It's not the most original name, I'll admit, but that's 500 years of tradition for you. The arena floor will be set up with ancient magical devices. They will attempt to fry you to a crisp, much to the crowd's delight. Your job is to stay on your feet for the course of the match while they fling deadly projectiles your way. I'd suggest dodging, but that's just me. Are you ready to get started?
Not right now. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can do this in one go. Call it weird, but it's kind of the truth on that one.
I want it.
Let's do it. Let go. Woot. Woo.
The Pit of Pain. Only the quick survive its fiery embrace.
There's a whole bunch of rolling. Aha! Oh god! Aha! Oh god! I think it's a perfect try. Yeah, see? They just start following you. Uh-oh. Ah! I explode into a cloud of awesomeness. There is a legitimate way where you can actually get your health like the entire upper corner of the screen up here.
A test of speed passed with exceptional celery. Now
Your sudden and polite silences are always appreciated, Kui. I have a message for Raging Dragon. Kailan the Serpent has, as promised, been watching you intently. You have impressed him so far, and he is interested to see how you fare in your next match. The Serpent foresees your victory in the next match, and he has backed his prediction with silver. He sincerely hopes that his faith in your skills was not misplaced. That is all. If you will excuse me, I have some people who need to be spoken to.
Ha! Well, I'm certain that won't be a problem for you. Did you have a question for me?
What can you tell me about the next fight?
Yes, your next fight. There's been a bit of a change in plans. Not that it will affect you too much, of course. It's all part of the traditions of the arena, you see. I have word that you're going to be facing a fighter specially chosen from the guild, you see. As soon as you're ready, you'll be facing him instead of a normal match.
Who would I originally see as my opponent?
I was originally thinking that you'd done well enough to face Crimson Kana for the Bronze Division Championship. Things change when the guild's involved, though.
Oh. Why would the guild have a say who I face?
The guild's the organization that controls the betting here. That's not all, though. Kailan the Serpent has a lot of influence here as well. I have to bow to certain pressures. I don't like it that much, but smart men don't voice that opinion too loudly. Not around here.
Very well, I'll deal with this guild thug.
I'm certain it will be a small thing. Best to just finish it now.
Yeah.
Are you ready to...
Let's get this started.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Many of you are asking yourselves why the serpent would return to the ring. Am I not retired? Yes! But does that mean I do not care about your entertainment? No! You've all seen the fury and the intense focus of Raging Dragon in the ring. Now, it's time to put these abilities to the test. And so, the serpent gives you a real spectacle. Have your silver handy to place your wagers. I give you evil and terror incarnate.
Demons.
Mirabelle. Leaping Tiger. I am perfection. Focus. Focus. I need heat. This is your down.
Right. Hold on.
I thought you would be able to tackle that.
Possible or not, it was expected. Kailan is most displeased with...
If you had let me tell our rising star here what they'd be facing, things would have gone differently.
The serpent feels that this one has abilities far greater than your bronze trash. The fight was possible, foreknowledge or not.
Now that I know what I'm facing, I'll crush your little pet.
Is that so? One loss was not enough to teach you about humility? I suggest that you face this demon again. We will make it part of the schedule. You win, then your career starts.
Yeah, remember I said about the fucking bullshit. Okay, so this is one of those situations where right now it's just... I could possibly just level up a couple of times here.
I want to hear. Next, you're going to step into a...
Oh yeah, okay. It's space. I'll just do this really quick, then I'll just go from there. Up, 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 up.
Tiger.
Haha! Okay, once I defeat this guy, then we'll get on with it.
Vent.
No next fight.
The guild. No, I can't, actually. The Serpent, who's the guild's chief agent in this place... A noble... Are you ready?
How close am I to level up? Really stupidly close.
I want it. Yes. I have...
Okay, so let's do this. I think the most effective thing is martial arts against demons. I've seen this already. Oh yeah, I can't change it.
Many of you are asking yourselves why the Serpent would return to the ring. Am I not retired? Yes! Does that mean I do not care about your entertainment? No! You've all seen the fury and the intense focus of Raging Dragon in the ring. Now, it's time to put these abilities to the test. And so, the Serpent gives you a real spectacle. Have your silver handy to place your wagers. I give you evil and terror incarnate.
I have been... You are...
Hold on.
Storm Dragon.
There we go.
That was an exceptional fight. I haven't seen demons in the ring before.
Why wasn't I warned?
For the surprise! You didn't know what was coming and the crowd could sense that. It added drama. You were never in any real danger, but now the crowd knows you're no average warrior. I'm convinced that you deserve a shot at Crimson Kana. Your victory has sealed the deal. Ew. That reminds me, I was asked to instruct you to talk with Lucky Cho before your next match.
Why does he want to talk about?
He didn't say, and when I asked, he gave me that glare of his. Go, speak with him now. The sooner you do, the sooner I can return you to the ring.
Okay, so for right now, I think, actually, I'm just going to go ask him what the hell he wants.
Fascinating. How very interesting to meet you. Fate may have robbed me of my sight at a young age, but I can still sense the energy within your meridians. Impressive, and yet somewhat strange.
What's so strange about my energy?
I don't know what it is about you exactly, but I would say you have been trained like no other warrior in this place. What I do know is that several of the techniques pioneered by what we call the new schools would have astonishing effects on one with your energy.
New school of what?
Allow me a formal introduction. I am Dr. An, acupuncturist.
Oh.
You are one of the arena's contestants, are you not? I hear talk that you are one of the most promising new contenders. But I should not prattle on at you. What do you need from me?
Tell me about what you do here.
Acupuncture is the process of healing the body through the release of its own energies. There are other applications, such as an understanding of the pressure points of the body as well. I release these healing energies through the very precise insertion of needles into the skin. It truly is an art. Acupuncture is also most ancient science, studied as long as the Empire has stood. Those studies benefit the warriors in this place most directly.
How can you perform acupuncture when you're blind?
How can you fight in the dark? We learn these things through study and discipline. The nerves of the hand are incredibly sensitive. The eyes can be fooled by something as insubstantial as light. I would not say that losing my sight at a young age was a gift, but I have not let it become a burden either.
What benefit could I receive from your skills?
My needles, used properly, can enhance your strength, restore your inner vitality, and unlock energies you barely knew your body held. The only thing I have found I am unable to affect with my needles is your inner magic. It seems even acupuncture has its limits.
So much have for sale.
Of course. Have a look.
It's in a book. It's reading Rainbow. I can do any 5,000. Oh. Honestly. Hold on, I'm curious here.
Dead or alive, it doesn't matter to me. What can I get for you today?
Thanks, buddy. Ass. Did I not buy? Wow, you are a cheap asshole.
Well, I can't...
Okay, let me do this then. Mary Bell. As I said, there are certain ways to actually get this. 2, 4, it's 3, that's too fucking much. As I said, there are legitimately ways to actually do this, where it's just fucking glorious. God. Okay. So, actually, let me see if I can do this.
I don't know you.
I have enough to keep your interest.
You're not half bad for a man. You're in my good books as long as you have the silver to stay there. Sweet Poison Lynn's my name, and I trade in rarities of a magical nature. I guarantee I have something you need.
How much you have for sale?
Magical enhancements and knowledge. Have a look at my wares and see for yourself.
Holy fuck! Yeah, it's also considered like one of the rarest fucking combat forms, I think. But yeah.
Aren't you a sight? I am Happy Endings' famed courtesan, and it is a pleasure to greet you. Especially such a fine figure of a man. So many men are made soft by city life.
You're talking to the wrong lady, Master. That's the waitress over there. You know, the one with the wine?
I would love to chat with you and learn more about you, but alas, I can't. I'm on exclusive retainer with the proprietor of this place, and he does get so jealous. Farewell, gorgeous.
I forgot about the fucking prostitute in the corner. That's great. So, kids, don't look that up. Just don't look that up. Just pretend look at Sweet Poison Lynn over here. Look at her. She's so sweet. She's so kind. Who do we like? Chicho.
Before you face Kana, I'd like to present you with a mutually beneficial arrangement.
God, I forgot about that. Who else is benefiting from this arrangement?
Fortunately for you, my employer, Kailan the Serpent, has a vested interest in your success against Kana. This is Sweet Poison Lynn, a master of the Toxican Arts. Lynn, this is Raging Dragon, the fighter we discussed.
Your introductions are unnecessary, Cho. I know this one personally. I trust you'll consider this discussion private and potentially very beneficial.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Tell me what you have to say.
Crimson Kana's rise to Brown's division champion has been good for business, but she has become troublesome of late. She believes that the Serpent runs the arena with little concern for honor, and she's right. The problem is that she cares.
What does this have to do with me?
The Serpent and I believe that Kana needs to be stopped. We want you to replace her as the Bronze Champion.
Go on.
It should be a simple matter to slip a slow-acting but extremely deadly poison into Kana's drink before the match.
I'm waiting for the catch.
I would say you would be unable to lose this match unless you were to drop dead yourself. What could be easier? When Cho approached me regarding this matter, I felt that it might be in the best interests of the Greater Guild if I were involved.
If you accept, the Guild will cover half of Lynn's usual fee. The remaining cost would be roughly half of your winnings from defeating Kana.
Listen. Spoon in mouth. I will not dishonor myself by resorting to poisoning.
If that is your choice, then so be it. You may deal with Kana on your own.
I will.
I strongly advise you not to bring this up to anyone. I hope my point speaks for itself.
Never much believed in poisons myself. There's simpler ways to kill a man, or a woman for that matter.
Our business is concluded. It is time for you to leave.
Fine, dick. Kana?
Ukir kawuir wo fonir ir karano sakupono.
I should warn you, Lucky Cho is trying to eliminate you.
Sayir uyufuis patuye?
Fine, how do you know this? Lucky Cho offered me a service of a poisoner.
Uksayir kun ni kakno aku kwawir fuisir aku fayita. Uksayir caritas funia sayir.
I consider you a worthy opponent, and I want to make sure our match is honorable.
Uksayir watuafu niye froto usosawir uktatasir ni ryoki. Wonawiri fuiro tarir noka sisayir na workur ktanti. Aka wo nawir sawir sonsinaka uk napir. Narawir woifuir uk sunurk.
That is a fine reward. Thank you.
Wo sayir pinir sokart ayawir. Ukwir.
Not what I wanted.
Uks ti.
I want it. What?
Let's do it.
Until the guild stepped in, I was ready to give you an. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go. I'm skipping through a lot of this because this is going to be fucking just repeat.
A challenger for the Bronze Division, Crimson Kana must fend off Raging Dragon.
Longsword. Storm Dragon. Spirit King. Storm Dragon. Spirit King. Leaping Tiger. Longsword. Leaping Tiger. Storm
I shall defeat you
Mirabelle.
with Mirabelle. Mirabelle. I got cocky with Mirabelle. That website doesn't exist anymore, by the way. Don't go to it.
Kana's blade is deadly, is it?
I must do this with 100%. Mirabelle.
I want.
Okay.
A challenger for the Bronze Division, Crimson Kana must fend off Raging Dragon.
I love this thing. It's good claw damage.
Storm-peeping tiger.
God damn, looks like I'm gonna have to fucking get the PC version in order to complete the majority of this game.
I don't know if you've heard, but Kana has proclaimed that the first fighter who extriciates her from her championship will learn the secrets of her technique.
Come
talk to me for a moment. The crowd loved the fight. I think it was worth some extra silver, don't you?
Come now. The arena works on a strictly regenerated payment system for the fights. There's no way I can give you extra.
Come on. You're too savvy. You're too savvy a businessman to not reward your star performers.
I'm sorry. Now that...
You cunt. Alright, piss off.
Sata kwa wir ni wosa wir sawa wira suir cook. Wosa wire noka ukrapo ni apawafa sonsir tu.
There was an opening in your defense. Turn. You fucking serious? That's PC only? Wow, assholes. Fuckers. Why wouldn't you exploit that opening?
Wo ifuir uk sunurk danowe na wafta tasieruk. On we pifir. Wono wiri fuiro tarir noka sisayir na workurk tanti. Wosa wire noka uk raproni apawafa sonsir tu wirwo. Wosayer pinir sokart ayawie. Tir nik puntuir, poir nokauk, soyer takitir noni.
Okay, anyway, so for right now, I think I'm just gonna cut that. I'm gonna cut the session here for today. I got stuff I gotta do, and unfortunately, it's like 5:50 here. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you saw, please, by all means, give me a follow. That would be greatly appreciated. If not, well, thank you for stopping by. I will take whatever I can get. We shall do the rest of this stuff later. Other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and remember, you all stay beautiful on this day of all days. Bye-bye. Well, hold on. Let me save. I gotta go fucking exploit the fuck out of something here, too. So, you all take it easy, and remember, stay beautiful. Bye-bye now. Stop recording. Come on. Broadcasting. There we go. Bye!